welcome back to Mr. Zock Funny Video 2. In this video, you guys are gonna enjoy a lot of fun jokes. Why did Becca go to school again after going to school? Because she saw a construction man on top of a building and saw his shoes, and she wanted the school to be under her shoes. Why did Harry cut giraffe and brought it to the car repair shop? Because he thought it was a car that he. Because he thought that the giraffe was a car and it wasn't working. Why did Ben poke holes in the eagle's beaks, then go to the. Why did Ben poke holes in the eagle beak, then go to the doctor? Because he wanted to fix the problem that there is an eagle beak, but there is no eagles. Why did Ackman slice a laptop in half and drive to New York City? So he could pull out a lightning rod from a skyscraper and poke it to the laptop. And he thought by doing that, these things would become he would become a great soccer player. Why did Why did Betty slice her phone in half and put it under the umbrella? Because he wanted to give the umbrella. Why did Anna buy an eagle and use a spoon to brush its feet and beak? She thought the brushes will come out and a lot of holes will be poked and the beak will be her house lightning rod. One day Jake and Anna were throwing balls at each other. Why didn't Jake not say they threw the ball at each other? Because he thought that it landed close to the beach. which is close to Anna's home. Why did Harry push his pillow up and down? Because he thought he had a pet eagle and he also thought the pillow was his pet eagle's wing and he wanted his eagle to fly. Why did Matt go to the beach? Because he thought the waves will carry him to the moon. Why did Jack cut a wooden stick and stick a cardboard to it? Because he thought that the cardboard box was a duck and he wanted a ship to come to the stick. Why did Ben get a calculator and put 5,000 in it? Because he thought if he does a cartwheel on top of it, he would land in China. I'm sorry, guys, you're not able to see the words clearly. Why did Henton put a folder under a squirrel and wiggle its tail? So he could build a factory. Why did Hilton put a rug on top of a ball? Because he wanted to jump rope. Why did Campton build a sandcastle and catch two crows, then pull out their beaks and stick it to a sandcastle? Because the crows will help him climb the sandcastle. Why did Drake put a rope on top of his bed and stand on top of the bed and hold the wolf's teeth? So he could jump to the moon and scratch it. Why did Harry write fidelity in the paper and go to the ocean? So he could jump to the moon and scratch it. Why did Jeffrey stick a folder in half and stick a straw to it and keep it in the living room? Because he thought camels like straw and thought a lot of camels will come in the living room because he thought camels like straw. Why did Hannibal put a chicken nugget and a fishing nugget in the living room? because he thought a lot of delivery drivers will come to his living room so he could fish them. Why did John pour water in his living room? So he could read his famous swimmers and taught that the swimmers will swim in his living room. Why did Baron cut squirrel's tails and shake them 10 times? He thought if he does that, we from the tree fall will fall and push them to New York. I'm sorry guys, you guys can't see this clearly. Why did Harry spin a top and a stick easier to a top? Because he wanted to flip the eraser. Why did Harold bend a paper and stick a crow and spin a top? He thought if he does that, he could make a big building. Why did Huntsman put a mailman in his bridge after a painter came to his home? So if the painter comes to the bridge, the mailman will push him to his huntsman's hole. Why did Josh slice a water bottle in half and put a water bottle and put pepper on top of the water bottle? So he could grow a semi-Ferris wheel and a tower. Once there was a tomato farm. Next to it there was a flower farm. Then a boy named Jack put pepper next to the red spray. He did all that because he thought he could grow a semi-Ferris wheel. Why did Maddox stick a teddy bear to a flower? He thought he could. The photosynthesis will be happy and grow a big tower. Why did Rip slice a folder and a phone in half and put it in the fire hazard so he could cook a sandwich? Why did Harry cut a frog leg leak its blood in a jug and slice a folder and pour the folder so he could grow a big tower. Why did Ford catch 5 pigeons and got to the aquarium and put it on the ground? Because he thought the aquarium manager cut its beak and place it in the ground.